Hello, my name is Christina, and my group is assigned Korea. When I was first assigned Korea, I thought of Asian countries and the kimono. The kimono is a dress that most Westerners are very familiar with. Upon doing my research, what I found was that the kimono is actually a Japanese dress. The traditional woman's dress in Korea is called a hanbok. It's what you see me wearing here today. Hanboks are characterized by their simple lines, their vibrant colors, and their lack of pockets. A woman's hanbok consists of two pieces: a long skirt called a shamai and a small jacket called a jorjai. Hanboks are still worn in Korea today for festivals, weddings, funerals, birthday parties, and the Lunar New Year. In Korea's 5,000-year history of cultural exchange, the hanbok is the one thing that has remained constant and unique to the land of the morning calm, Korea. As I researched Korea more, I was very fascinated by their Korean tea ceremonies. What I'd like to do today is present you with a small demonstration of a Korean tea ceremony. The equipment that you will need is a teapot, your cups, you'll need a cooling cup or a cooling bowl, and you'll need your teas, generally in leaf form. Koreans prefer green tea above all. The cooling cup or the cooling bowl is needed because when you're boiling your water, the water is extremely hot and can burn the tea leaves, which draws out a very bitter taste in the tea. If you don't have a cooling bowl, you can still do the procedure. After boiling the water, you would put the water into the cooling bowl for roughly 2 to 3 minutes to bring the temperature to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're only using a teapot, you would want to let the water sit longer, more like 5 to 7 minutes, before actually steeping your tea. The tea leaves are then steeped for 2.5 minutes. After this, the tea is ready to serve and is poured equally into all cups at the serving table. When you're being served tea, you would normally be sitting on the floor with your legs underneath you or crossed, with the serving table in front of you. For the purposes of this video, I'll be sitting on the couch. Once presented with the tea, the drinker would then pick the tea up with their right hand, placing the left hand firm and flat underneath the cup. The cup and the hands are then brought to the mouth simultaneously. Before taking your first sip, you would stop, deeply inhale, in order to savor the fragrance of the tea. After such time, the drinker would then take their first sip. When drinking tea at a tea ceremony, you're expected to take 3 sips. At each sip, you want to drink at least 1/3 of your tea so that at the end of the ceremony, you will be emptying your cup with your last sip. After taking the first sip, the drinker would then pause and roll the tea over the tongue before swallowing. This is to enjoy the flavor of the tea. Once the tea has been swallowed, the drinker then, too, would wait a moment because there's an aftertaste that is expected to be enjoyed before proceeding. Once you've done that, you would bring the tea down to your belly button and hold the teacup there. As you do this, you're expected to clear your mind and breathe deeply while focusing your energy into the area behind the belly button, very similar to what we learned in our Mystery of Qi conversation. After some time of doing this, the drinker would then take their second sip, repeated as it was before. After taking the second sip, however, the drinker then brings the cup to the torso. The drinker again